All right, we're live. It's been a long time, and it's been a long time, rightfully so. There's a lot of things that I want to go over, and I don't want to waste too much time getting into it. If you saw, excuse me, sorry about that. Let me make sure my audio is fine here. All right, if you see the title of this video, it's true. I went on a journey to talk to men in today's world about why men are having such a hard time with depression and leaving things and not looking in the mirror, being proud of who they see. And some of the things I found out will actually surprise you. And if you are watching this video and you're one of those guys, then let me be the first person to tell you that I know your truth. I know your truth because I walked in it. I know your truth because I talked to you. I talk to people like you, and I understand where the frustrations are coming from. I understand why, guys today are doing that. And it's simply because we are not the men we used to be. And I'm not talking about all that toxic stuff. I'm talking about we are not progressing like we did, like we should have. And that's been the biggest problem with everything. It's not about, it has nothing to do with masculinity in a whole, or being like, oh, you don't have enough testosterone, you're not rich, you're not whatever. It has everything to do with the process and how we as men move today. Like, for example, right? And I'm going to tell you, because some of the guys are going to watch this saying, no, I don't believe you. Yeah, it's true. I know. I used to be there. I was one of those guys. And I know it's still happening today. I see the other end of the text messages that guys send to women thinking that they're going to respond back to it. I see what you guys are saying. I used to be one of those guys. I see the guys. I talk to them. They're not, you guys are living at home with your parents and you think that's okay. At home with mom and dad, no job, dead end work, not getting anywhere close to what you want. You look in the mirror and you don't respect who you are. And that's the truth. And I know that because that was me. That was my story. That's how everything came to be. This is exactly why things are the way that they are. And it's why the world is going to shit. It's exactly the reason why it is. And I would say it's okay, but honestly, it's not. Men need to start being men again. We need to dress better. We need to groom ourselves. We need to actually try. Instead of saying that things are going to come to me, we have to go get them. We have to go out. We got to kill something. We got to drag it home. And then the next day we have to do it again and again and again. And one of the things that most guys today, especially the guys that I interviewed, that what they don't understand is that there is a certain order for how you're supposed to do things. You have to take care of yourself. You got to work on your business stuff. You got to work on your career. You got to work on forming real relationships, because what you really want, you might say, oh, I feel stuck. I feel stuck in life. I feel like I haven't accomplished what my peers have. I haven't made it to where I need to be at in the world. I haven't made it through this benchmark. I'm 25 and I feel stuck. I'm 30 and I feel stuck. I'm 32 and I feel stuck. These are real things. Hold on, let me tell you, because I need to let you know. I'm 26 with no job, no plan. I'm 30 and I'm terrified. I hit rock bottom. Why my life sucks. These are things that you guys look up. Why life sucks at 25. I'm still broke in my 20s. This is why you're stuck. I wish I knew this at 20. The truth about success. Don't do it. Do it later, do it now, blah, 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 blah. The list goes on. Listen, I am starting and doing, and will continue to do until the day I die, is talk about why we as men need to grow. And I am going to be someone that's going to show you how to do that. I can show you how to do that. And if you are somebody and you're afraid to speak up on that, after this video airs or anything like that, comment down below and I'll send you a link for you to schedule an appointment with me, and we can have a one-on-one talk and I can get your side of the story. I know that you want to build real connection with women. It's not about the money. It's not about the fame. It's not about the status. Fuck all that red pill bullshit. It's not about that. What you really want is a healthy connection with women. That's the truth. You can say that you're alpha male. You can say that you're red pill. You can say that you're purple pill. You can say you're blue pill, whatever the case may be, simping, all this, that, and the other. I had a conversation with a guy, and he talked all this stuff about Motown or men going their own way type stuff. And the problem that I saw in all of these Facebook groups, Discord groups, Reddit groups, is that most guys talk a tough game about how they don't want women, and they say, oh, they'll come along, the right one will come along whenever. And that's not true, because a lot of guys, most guys, probably you watching this, live at home with your mother and your father, and you stay at home. You're in your mid-20s, late 30s, mid-30s, and you look in the mirror and you deep down inside, you're ashamed. You're ashamed to be at that age still living with your parents, watching people you went to school with, watching people that you grew up with have successful careers, have a nice family life, and all of these things. While you sit in there at home in your mama's room, the same room that you were in since you were a kid, and you're not getting laid, you're broke, you're fat, you're out of shape, you stink, you can't groom yourself, you can't dress well, and the list goes on. The list goes on, because these are real things, and nobody's talking about this. And I don't understand why nobody's not talking. Like, why is nobody talking about this? Making it seem like, oh, women are the problem because of hypergamy and because of natural whatever the fuck. Who gives a shit? Because you're fat. The problem is that we as men need to step back, and we need to just be honest with each other. We have to hold each other accountable. Dude, you can't talk to me about how you're not getting girls. You can't talk to me about how you're not getting any play, how your business isn't taking off, how you haven't had any career moves while you're still working at that same fast food restaurant you were working at 10 years ago or 5 years ago. And the reason is because you're not trying hard enough. And not trying hard enough is the reason why you keep failing and failing. So how do you get out of that? You start grooming yourself. It starts with your environment. Your environment speaks to everything. You got to get a hold of it. And if you don't know where to start, reach out to me, comment, ask for an interview, ask for a follow-up, and I'll give you one. It's as easy as that. That's literally how easy it is. And you can get all the help that you need, all the help that you want. I'm not even going to charge you a dime because I care. I actually do care. And as we're even starting this journey, as we're even doing this, I just want to take some time to say, if you have the courage to even come into the comment section of this video and talk about the things that you're dealing with, because I know I'm right. I know for a fact that you guys that are in your 20s and in your 30s and you feel lost, you feel that hole inside of you, you look in the mirror and you're ashamed of who you turned out to be. And then you feel like there's nothing in front of you that takes you from point A to point B, that you're sitting there and you're thinking to yourself, God, I should have done more with my life. And I'm still this young. I haven't saved anything. I don't have any money to my name. None of that stuff. This is real stuff. This is real stuff. And you might think too, like you being a guy, you might think to yourself like, oh, well, the right woman's going to come and find me whenever. And no, she's not. Men are not getting out and approaching women like they used to. When's the last time that you watching this? Because I know, because I've been there before, you rely solely on online dating. Scared to walk up and get rejected by a woman, that you end up not talking to any woman. Then you end up getting rejected more online because everybody doesn't get to interact and socialize anymore. And now you feel bad because you've sent out 100 messages, got nothing back. Or if you did get something back, it was one hey, and then she ghosted you. Because women have more options than us in an online presence. And to be honest, to be totally honest, and something that you probably haven't realized, and actually, yeah, you have. You know for a fact that even if she did want to meet you, you would be embarrassed of the version of you that showed up. You'd be trying to fit into them jeans that you know you can't fit in. You're trying to impress her, trying to do all this stuff to get fresh and whatnot. And that's just not what it's about. It's never been about that. It's all been about how you present yourself. Get your hair cut, shave, brush your teeth, buy some clothes that look good. You can't wear sweatpants all the time. You can't. There's so many style channels out here now that you can go to and you can watch, and they'll help you. But you have to do the work, and that's what the problem is. I read a study the other day, and it was talking about It was talking about testosterone levels, and it was saying something about testosterone levels in men today is the equivalent of what men testosterone levels were back in 1950 or 1960 of a 50-year-old man. So men in their 20s today have the testosterone levels of a 50-year-old man back in 1960, which is terrible. And why is that? What is it that we're doing? We're not doing masculine things anymore. There are no masculine things. Everybody's weak. Everybody's soft. And you are the victim of what this world has turned out to be. And the world has turned out to be women, this, but really it's just we as men have gotten soft, demasculated. Look in any sort of media you see on TV today, men are demasculated. And they want you to put on a dress. They want guys to be beat up by women. They want guys to just appear to be weak, soft pushovers, and it's spreading through the whole society. I'm not advocating for toxic masculinity because that's bad. We all know that's bad. But the real point is we need to exercise. We need to dress better. Wear a goddamn suit, for crying out loud. Buy a suit. Buy a shirt with a collar on it. Wear a tie. Tuck your shirt in. Take care of yourself. Buy some fucking cologne, not the cheap shit either. Go $100. Bring it up. Have some standards. Start wearing boots. And stop wearing sneakers and Jordans everywhere you go. Because all those people to go out and say, yeah, man, look at my Jordans. Look at this, that, and the other. Yeah. Oh, you're trying to impress a bunch of guys? No. You're trying to impress the women. Because you want women. You want that. That's what you want. You want to be respected. You want to be looked at and be a guy that just looks in the mirror. Looks in the mirror and is proud of what they see. Damn. I got a lineup. Damn, I got my hair faded up. Damn, this outfit fits me perfectly. These are the things. We can't keep doing this. And that's what this channel and some of my other channels are going to be around. Stop hiding. We're still here. Don't waste time. Wake up, people. You're not lazy. You're just avoiding life. Stop being like that. Ask for help. If you don't know where to start with commenting on this video below. I'll reach out to you. I'll send you a link so that we can have a one-on-one conversation and we can figure things out, because this is what we need to do. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I talked to so many guys about all of their issues and things, and the common thing that I found is that most guys are defensive about not owning their mistakes. Guys are not owning the fact that, yeah, man, I haven't had sex in like 5 years. Yeah, I'm addicted to pornography. Like all of these things. Like, yeah, I know why. It's because you just switch to an online world and you're disappointed all the time. And you constantly see yourself being disappointed and rejected. And then you get into this destructive cycle of thinking you're not good enough. Yes, you, man. Yes, you, my guy, or whatever the kids call each other nowadays. That's just what it is. It's always been like that. It's got to be accountability. Accountability. Take care of yourself. Let's start working on ourselves. Let's wear a goddamn suit. suit. Let's dress better. Let's buy some more expensive cologne. Let's get out of the house. Let's go talk to a woman face to face. Go make those business decisions. Let's go talk to people in our corporation, in our companies, in our business, in our careers, and make the leap. Make the leap. Get on top of what you need to do, make it happen, and then stick to it. We're going to be here. I'm going to be here. I'm going to help you every step of the way. I'm going to help you every step of the way because that's the program that I'm putting together. It's to help you to go from being a guy that's in your 20s or 30s that feels stuck in life, that you feel behind. You're not satisfied with your current predicament with the ladies. I'm going to take you from that to a guy that can look in the mirror and be proud, and I mean proud, of what you see. I can do that for you. But the only thing you need to do is you need to comment and let me know what you're struggling with. Let me know if this is your truth, because that's what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Nothing more than that, nothing less than that. I'm going to take you on a ride, and that ride is going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be painful, but I'm not talking to people who are idiots. I'm not talking to people that are retards. I'm not talking to people that are just that are going to sit there and waste my time. If you want to have a better connection, a genuine, real connection, and start connecting with women in a meaningful way and not just little twinkle toe bullshit, then comment in the video and let me know. That's it. That's it right there. We're going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep bringing all of the facts, all of the data that I've collected. I'm going to bring up and I'm going to keep talking about this. And we're going to take you from point A to point B. I'm going to turn your life around and you're going to love it. You're going to hate it at first. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be painful, but that's what we as men need. We need uncomfortable. We need painful. You need that grind. You need that grit. Everybody out here says they're grinding, but they're not. But you will. So follow along. Come through. Hang out. Tell me something in those comments. That's the only way I'm going to reach out to you. So do that or continue living a life of mediocrity. Continue living the life in your mother's basement, in your daddy's attic, because this is not who you were meant to be. It's not.